Man, I got a lot of shit coming in. I ordered a mouse tank yesterday. I ordered the new moonshot tank yesterday. I ordered the new tug tank yesterday, ceramic. Kind of excited about that. There's a lot of stuff coming out in tanks, and I know we're all excited about the Griffin 25. That's coming out next week. But today I want to talk about, and that, I'm probably going to get some hate on this. But I have to say, this is all personal opinion. So to go to my disclaimer. I was not sent this product for the purpose of conducting a review. I went out and bought it. And so, with that said, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. So here we're going to go on the CCI Triforce tank, and here we go. So, let's start out with a vape. I've got this right now with just kind of one of the stock coils. It's rated out at 0.2. I'm running at 100 watts. No problem on vapor production. I feel like I'm just like a cut hair out of focus here. Let's do it again. I acknowledge there are people out there winning cloud competitions with this tank. This tank can produce a great amount of vapor. But, one second. I know there are folks out there winning cloud competitions with this tank, and that's great. As far as a cloud chaser tank that goes, probably the one to be beat. I mean, it produces a nice, substantial vape. I mean, it's a very substantial vape. Hell, I can give it another one. I mean, it throws one hell of a substantial vape. And, there was a time, and I'm not even running full airflow, you guys. I mean, I'm only running half airflow. Let's just fucking wide this bitch ass wide open. Let's kick it up to 150 watts. 150 watts. It can do it. Got a little dry there, actually. I find myself around, 100, but 120 does just fine. 130 actually can do just fine. If you close the airflow off so you get a little more capillary action, you can actually get on up there to that 140, 150 range. I prefer it around 100. But my biggest complaint about this tank is not the fact that it produces a substantial vape. That's a good thing. It's not the fact that it holds a good bit of juice, 4 or 5 mils of juice. It's really, really well built. It's got more airflow than any tank that I've ever used. And I seem to be going about all of these good things, the great things about the tank. And in general, it is a good tank, but I'm going to go towards my vaping style. I do prefer a wide open draw, or an open draw, especially in a tank. I really like it. Let's do another one. But my problem with it, one is its flavor for me is just, it's so muted on the flavor. Even when I close the airflow off, even to this degree, right? I mean, it's got room for some pretty substantial airflow there, okay? I mean, I closed it off 70%, 80%, and it produces a decent vape. Oops. It produces a decent vape. But the flavor for me is not there, but that's also not my main bitch about this tank. There is a feeling, it's kind of a mouth feeling when I'm vaping this tank. And I've spread this around for a few days to see if other people experience this. And when I take a pull off this tank, and you can even hear it, it actually feels like it sounds. You hear that? Oh, God. I was talking to Adam today to try to describe the feeling of this vape. And it feels like a dry, chalky vape. To where if I look at, my favorite tank right now is the Griffin, by a mile. I'm using it on the new Stout Light, not Stout Light, the new, the VF Light. I'm going to be doing the update on this soon. Some special touches. This was actually, inspected by Preston over there at Vape Forward. But this one is very smooth. It doesn't have that gurgly, chalky feeling, and it's that feeling that I'm getting in this tank that I really just don't like. Now it does have some massive honking fucking coils. Coils are huge. The airflow's huge. I mean, the damn thing is taller than any tank that I own. It's got a nice big mouthpiece, and it's got a nice big pipe for directly straight down in there. There are no restrictions to reduce the airflow. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, I really feel like this is kind of like a competition grade. I feel like this is kind of a competition grade tank, not an everyday vaping tank. I don't like the tank, and I've got on the way. You know, please leave my camera alone. On the way, I've got the Moonshot coming. I've got the new Tug tank coming, with ceramic coils. I've also got on pre-order the Gemini tank. And next week we're going to try to do just tank week. And, you know, kind of see what's out there, see what's coming. Really excited about the 25mm on the Griffin tank. See if that solves some of the problems that people have with it. Me personally, I fucking love it the way it is. I think it's the best fucking flavor tank that's out there. But if I'm looking for a cloud chasing tank, I'm probably going to a VCMT. I'm going to a VCMT 25, a VCMT 40. Now all that is said with respect to the fact that I don't have a Moonshot yet, you know, so I don't have that reference of comparison yet. I just don't like this tank. Now the mouse, on the other hand, I tried one the other day. I'm trying to kind of get one now. They're kind of sold out everywhere. I'm hoping the mouse tank will be a little different because I just don't like this one. And again, it may be preference, but, you know, I let some friends of mine try it, and they got this same feeling. It was kind of a dry, chalky feeling from vaping this device. I don't know what it is. I don't quite get what it is. I just kind of don't like it. But there is one thing I like about this tank. I do like the way that they have the kind of the reverse threading on this. So you kind of turn it the opposite direction. That's counterintuitive to fill it through the top hole there. It is a top fill tank, and then when you put it back on, you go the other way. And it does take a minute to get used to that, to make sure that you don't cross thread it. I would say, you know, kind of other than that, that's gotta get her tightened back down. There we go. I was screwing it the wrong way. You know, the top juice control works great, and I got juice fucking everywhere trying to demonstrate that backwards and upside down in the camera. It does produce a great cloud, but is producing a great cloud for me something I would vape every day? And I have to say, for probably the first time, this is something I would not vape every day. You know, I try to pride myself in spending time with what I'm reviewing to make sure that I can give an honest review. I picked up this tank a couple of weeks ago from Amaze Vapors when I was delivering a juice order. And sometimes I'll do trading, you know, I get up to a shop, they got some things that I don't have. If there's a $500-$600 ticket, I'll try to pick up some stuff to review. And that's how I acquired this one. And I spent a solid couple of weeks with it today. And today I was up at Pontotoc Vape Lounge, and I was commenting on how much I disliked this tank. And I shared it around the room, and everybody again got that same kind of, it's got this weird dry feeling, weird chalky feeling to the vape. It's not smooth, it's not clean. And I understand with a lot of airflow you're going to have some, it's just some weirdness, but I mean, this just, when you vape it, it feels like that sounds. And for me, you know, if you're competition vaping, if you're vaping for the, you know, explicit purposes of chasing a cloud, then this might be the tank for you. For me, I'm looking for a balance between a cloud tank, and a flavor tank. So it's a miss for me. It's not that it isn't a good tank, because it's really good at what it does. It's just not really good at what I'm looking for. So, yeah, it's Jamie JCUS. That's what I got. Remember, on Thursday on the Nomad Show, we're going to announce the winners of the Mason RDAs. And there's been a couple of complaints, and I want to address this real quick. Some people saying the giveaway's too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard. Well, look, here's the deal. I thought it was a pretty simple thing. You like the vendor's page, you request to join the group, and there's a page that pops up that said you requested to join. Take a screenshot of that, post it on the thread, or PM it to me. And a lot of people saying, you know, that I'm a fucking asshole for, you know, doing this and doing that and making the giveaway too hard. And I mean, goddamn, like a page, share a page, post a proof. If that's too much, fucking move some. Go on somewhere else. I don't give 0.2 of a rat's ass. Now, a lot of people have messaged me and said, I've joined the group, and I'm having a little trouble. And at that point, I'll just check to see if they requested to join, you know? I mean, it's easy to, you know, there's definitely room for this to, for me to help if there is an issue, but just to go out and send me a message and call me a fucking asshole for making a giveaway too hard, I'm fucking sorry. And also, I'm actually mighty disappointed at the number of people who have not tried to jump in on the 40mm giveaway. You know, it's as simple as go to your local vape shop, buy something, buy a fucking $5 coil for your crown, or for your TFB4, buy a $3 coil for your crown. Take a picture of the receipt, PM it to me on Facebook. Pretty simple shit. If you have any questions though, and you haven't seen the video, go check it out. I post a link to the Facebook thread for the giveaway in the description, and that's what I got.